भारतीय प्राणी सर्वेक्षण द्वारा आज द्वीप पारिस्थितिकी तंत्र की तटीय और समुद्री जैव विविधता का संरक्षण और सतत प्रबंधन पर 3 दिवसीय प्रशिक्षण कार्यशाला का उद्घाटन समारोह आयोजित किया गया। इस अवसर पर प्रधान मुख्य वन संरक्षक डॉक्टर एस दिनेश कन्नन मुख्य अतिथि थे। कार्यक्रम में भारतीय प्राणी सर्वेक्षण के प्रभारी अधिकारी डॉक्टर सी शिवा पेरुमन एवं विभिन्न विभागों के प्रतिनिधि गण मौजूद रहे। इस बीच मुख्य अतिथि ने दीप प्रज्वलित कर कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ किया। मुख्य अतिथि के साथ साथ अन्य प्रतिनिधियों ने भी दीप प्रज्वलन किए। इस दौरान विद्यार्थियों द्वारा स्वागत गीत पेश किया गया।
स्वागतं 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 स्वागतं।
इस मौके पर डॉक्टर एस शिवा पेरुमन ने उपस्थिति का स्वागत करते हुए इस प्रशिक्षण कार्यशाला के बारे में जानकारी दी।
I, on behalf of Zoological Survey of India, welcome you all to the inaugural function of 3-day training workshop on conservation and sustainable management of coastal and marine biodiversity of island ecosystem. Sir, this training course sponsored by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, under the Forestry Training and Capacity Building. This course for Group B officer of Andaman Nicobar Islands, other than Department of Environment Forest, particularly for other services. We have one more course in the end of the month, that for Group B Class 1 officer, same set of objectives. Sir, we have sent a request for nomination of participants for various departments. We received 32 nominations from different departments, particularly from Indian Coast Guard, INS Jarwa, Indian Army, CISF, Air Force, Police Training School, Anti-Corruption Unit, Director of Tribal Welfare, Fisheries, Health Service, Agriculture, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Service, RDPRI, Education and Lakshadweep Harbour Work. Sir, this 3 days training course we framed 2 days lecture classes today and last day. There will be 8 different talk will be delivered by eminent expert. I think you are also one of the speakers in the first session of first talk. I will be delivering 4 different talk. One will be General Island Biodiversity of Andaman Nicobar Islands, and Marine Faunal Diversity of Andaman Nicobar Islands, and Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services of Faunal Diversity. And last I will be delivering on the theme of the topic of this workshop. And we have a few more lectures. One will be delivered by JoJo IFS and Mangrove Ecosystem exclusively. And our colleagues also will be delivering fishery resources of India and with references to Andaman Nicobar Islands. So these are the 8 different topics will be covered during the 2 days technical session. And tomorrow morning you will be taking to intertidal area of South Andaman, particularly Barmanala, to have a hands-on experience on marine intertidal fauna. Followed by will be taking to Chidiatopa Biological Park to see the endemic and the endangered fauna, as well as how they are managing the captive breeding and other endemic fauna. So these are the schedule of this 3-day workshop, sir. And hopefully all the participants will get some knowledge during the next 3 days. And I am requesting the participants, whatever you are learning, you take the message to your colleagues and your family and other dear and nears, whatever you are learning from this workshop. And I'm sure you will be enjoying next 3 days of the workshop. Sir, once again I am extending sincere thanks to you, sir, for accepting our invitation, for being a chief guest for inaugural function, as well as to deliver your talk in this workshop. Also, I extend my sincere thanks all the department for nominating the officers, all the participants and media representatives. Once again, thanks to all. Thank you.
समारोह में भारतीय प्राणी सर्वेक्षण की ओर से प्रभारी अधिकारी डॉक्टर एस शिवा पेरुमन ने मुख्य अतिथि प्रधान मुख्य वन संरक्षक डॉक्टर एस दिनेश कन्नन को स्मृति चिन्ह भेंट किया। अपने संबोधन में मुख्य अतिथि ने लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति के लिए उद्देश्यों को मजबूत करने पर बल दिया। उन्होंने कहा कि यह 3 दिवसीय कार्यशाला से द्वीपों के पारिस्थितिकी तंत्र को जानने का अवसर प्राप्त होगा।
It's really a great privilege to stand before you for giving the speech on the inaugural session on 3 days workshop on conservation and sustainable management of coastal and marine biodiversity of island ecosystem. Different department representatives are here. First of all, I would like to appreciate Dr. Shiva Peruman for coming up with a kind of a workshop with the participants. Different departments are there. I want to say one thing. All the departments, all the organizations in the world, they are working with a single goal for the betterment of the humankind, for the better lifestyle of humankind. That is the only target. To reach the target, they are having different objectives. Defense officials are there. They are protecting. They are responsible for the safety of we people, whereas the agriculture department, their objective is to produce more and more agriculture produces so that we can have the produce very easily and we can utilize it. Similarly, animal husbandry department, electricity department, PWD department, all the departments are working in a different ways to reach a same and single target. The target is betterment of human kind. That is the only thing. There are few development and conservation issues are always happening. I would like to give a small example. If there is any damage to any building, or if any building has to be constructed, if you have more manpower and if you have more machine power, we can reduce the period of working over there. A work which can be done within a year, if you increase the manpower as well as the machine power, the work can be done within a week or two. Whereas if we compare with the nature, if a 100-year-old tree is cut off, to get the tree with the 100-year-old, it will take again 100 years. Even I have many manpower with me, I have much machinery power, even I have much more money in my hand, I cannot create a tree of 100-year-old within 1 year or 2 years. It will take its own time. That's why wherever conservation comes into picture, we have to think twice or thrice before taking any decision. That is the reason the topic of sustainable management comes into picture over here. It is in general why we have to go for sustainable management. Coming to the next part of the theme, that is island ecosystem. Island is totally different from other parts of the country. Whatever we are doing in other parts of the country cannot be replicated just like that. The agriculture practice, whatever they are doing in the northeast, cannot be replicated over here. The building whichever is being constructed in Rajasthan cannot be replicated in Andaman, because island is having its unique features. We have our own problems and issues. Whatever building we are constructing over here, it should be earthquake resistant, because we are facing earthquake so frequently. Even last week also we had an earthquake. So whenever we are constructing a building, we are putting more effort, maybe to increase the strength of the building to resist the earthquake. So, and also the building, top of the building, we cannot keep the terrace open here, because here we are getting continuous rain for more than 6 to 7 months. So if we are keeping our terrace open, so automatically water seepage will be there. And also the soil condition in Andaman is totally different what we are seeing in other parts of the country. If you cut the tree in a hillock, if all the trees are cut, automatically there will be a chance of landslide. This is happening so regularly. So we should be very careful whenever we are taking any decision. For knowing this, for the sustainable management of any island ecosystem, the first and foremost priority is that we should know what we have. Without knowing anything, what we are going to conserve. I should know, as an islander, as a part of the Andaman and Nicobar Island person, I should know what I have, whether it may be the plant biodiversity or it may be the animal biodiversity, why it has to be conserved. For that, I need to know the basic information, basic data. This 3-day seminar, this 3-day workshop, I am sure that will give you an insight what is there in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, whether it may be plants, it may be animals. So at the end of 3-day workshop, I am sure that many of you will know many new things. Few may be from Andaman, many of you are from outside Andaman, I suppose. So for those who are coming outside Andaman, you can learn a lot what is Andaman, what is there, what we can say that the Andaman is a paradise, people used to say. In which sense? What are the facilities are available? Whether it may be corals, whether it may be some attractive animals or attractive birds, so many things. So at the end of the session, we will come to know. And also this information will surely help you when you are making any decision and when you are having a discussion with your higher officials in a meeting. Why we have to conserve the island? Why we cannot replicate whatever is happening in other parts of the country? Why we have to give some importance for conserving the island? so environment as a whole. So that thing will give some idea, this workshop. So you keep that information with you, and I urge every one of you to actively participate in each and every session. Even in the field visit also you will be going. You can raise so many questions with the people whomsoever is accompanying you, so that you get yourself updated. Because many of you are from totally different departments. It is also an occasion for you among yourself. You can discuss what agriculture is doing. Maybe ALHW may not be knowing it. What ALHW is doing, Animal Husbandry Department may not be knowing. Officials from different departments are there. This is also an opportunity for you to speak among yourselves, to get accustomed to what is happening within the departments and how effectively we can take a concrete solution whenever it comes to the paper. So in that way, whenever a decision is to be taken, you have to keep the conservation also in mind. Development and conservation, always they go together. In the point of development, we should not lose anything in the island ecosystem, because island is very small, it is a fragile ecosystem. If any damage is happened. Many of the damages will become irreversible damage. We cannot take them back. So we should be very careful whenever any development project is happening. So even more money is to be utilized. If you are having some alternate route for carrying out the activity, development activity, that can be taken up. In the name of cutting off short of expenditure, we should not lose our environment. So with these words, once again I urge you to participate the 3-day workshop with personal enthusiasm and interest. Again, I would like to thank Dr. Shiva Perumal for giving me the opportunity to speak in front of you in the inaugural session. Thank you very much.
कार्यक्रम का समापन धन्यवाद ज्ञापन के साथ हुआ.
Gathered here for the inaugural function of 3-day training workshop on conservation and sustainable management of coastal and marine biodiversity of island ecosystem. I, on behalf of Zoological Survey of India, Andaman Nicobar Regional Centre, Port Blair, extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. S. Dinesh Kannan, IFS Chief Conservator of Forest Wildlife, Department of Environment and Forest, for gracing this occasion and enlightening all of us with his inspiring words. Thank you, sir. I would like to offer our profound thanks to all the participants who have come from different parts of the islands. We hope that you gain valuable insights and connections from this training program. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. Dhriti Banerjee, Director, Zoological Survey of India, for guidance and support for organizing this event. I also extend thanks to all our most valued guests, dignitaries, and everyone gathered here for their cooperation in the institution of this event. Our sincere thanks to all press and media representatives for their support and cooperation. Thank you.